Salve Regina does a recap.
Thanks, Jack. Appreciate it. This is obviously my first time here. I'm a first-time coach at Salve, first-year head coach ever, first-time father, first-time homeowner. All this stuff happens pretty quickly. I got the job at Salve in late June, purchased a house in the middle of July, started camp on August 14th, and we had our baby daughter Lila on August 17th. So all that happened pretty quickly for me. I was leaving from Johns Hopkins University down in Baltimore, Maryland, and knew there was a pretty good opportunity up there. It felt like there was a pretty good opportunity up here. We had the best season that we've had in the history of Salve, right? Or for the past 10 years, I guess. It's 6-4, the highest win total that we've had. It's definitely great on Salve standards. It's certainly not great on our standards. The season did not start off the way it ended. We were 1-4 at the beginning of the year. We lost 2 games, one to Endicott, one to Harwood by 1 point. We lost another game by 5 points to the number 2 team in our conference. So we were 7 points away from being 9-1, which is pretty interesting. But at the same time, we were very pleased with the progress our kids made, and I think the way we started our season, and for me, there was, they had not had a winning season in so long. The start was going to be really essential. So we just really harped on starting fast, and we did. We started a lot of those games fast. In the Endicott game, I think we're up by 19. In the Harwood game, we're up by 20. We were in the fourth quarter, both of those games in great situations, but we just couldn't finish, and we just didn't know how to finish. We could have been up by 50 or 60, and against that team and that quarterback and the great job that those guys have done, there was no chance we were going to win that game. It didn't matter how much we were up by. It just wasn't going to happen at that time. So we kind of reshifted our focus and said, let's really concentrate on finishing now. Instead of starting, let's put the other piece of this into play. And the second half of the season, I think that's what you saw. We went on a 5-game win streak. We beat teams like Curry, beat teams like Plymouth State that we probably have no business hanging with, and we did a decent job. The 3 things we really focused on were saying that we got to be able to run the ball, we got to be able to stop the run, and we got to be able to win the turnover battle. Those were the 3 things we felt strongly about going into this season. It wasn't something that they had done in the past. They weren't very good on defense, and they like to throw the ball a lot on offense. And to us, in the conditions we play right off the water there, we felt the wind and everything else, being able to run the ball would be important. So we had a great tailback, Rob Livier-Tugas, who's coming out of East Hampton. He's done a great job. He came back for his 3rd year, had a medical hardship. He'll be back again next year, which is great for us. And our one first-team all-conference player from Franklin, Andrew McNeese, who will be back also as an offensive lineman. I think they've paved the way for what we want to be able to do. We ended running the ball decently. We were first in defense in stopping the run and in scoring defense in a lot of those top categories. I think we ended up being, as the turnovers were considered, we were plus 14 in the turnover margin, which was something that we were pretty pleased with as well. So those 2 pieces of the puzzle, those 3 really came together towards the end of the season, and we're hoping that's something, that momentum that we could ride into next year. We lose 1 offensive lineman that played for us over the first team selection. We lose a defensive lineman and a strong safety, and that's really it. Everybody else on our whole team is back. So we feel good about how we progressed, feel good about the foundation that was laid, and I feel good about our guys being able to start fast and finish strong, and hopefully that's something we can do when we come out of the gates next year. So I appreciate the opportunity to come down here, the Gridiron Club of Greater Boston, the football writers, and obviously Jack and Coach and Kurt for allowing us the opportunity to be in here. And hopefully we'll be able to make a couple more of these next year. But appreciate you guys taking time to listen to our story, and hopefully we'll be back again soon.